Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Daughter of the Bride, a movie that is for chicks. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 10. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget Kindle Unlimited is free. From Mar Vista, they make these kinds of movies, and it's a romance movie. So the premise is there's a woman and her daughter. They're both grown, or the daughter's grown, and the mother living by herself. I don't know if she's divorced or what. I guess she was a single mom, and her daughter helps her out one day by giving her mother's number out to some guy at the country club where she works, who I forget this actor's name. I've seen him in a million things, but he's the romantic lead. So he calls her and he starts dating her, and they're in the yogi. I think, see, she's a feminist. It's on her T-shirt. And then they're doing their yoga, and their mother's bragging how she's getting railed. Ah, ha! It's hilarious. Hilarious to hear about your mother getting railed, isn't it? So he's in love with her, and then they're going to get married, and it's a big, big reversal because normally it's the daughter that gets married, but instead it's the mother. What? And so then she meets a guy as well. I don't know if she gets married. Maybe it's a double wedding. It doesn't go that far. But now her mother's getting married, and she met a guy, and it's a chick movie, and there's going to be a wedding. It always has to be a wedding in these movies. It's always a wedding. And then the big laugh is, oh no, it's not the daughter, it's the mother that needs the wedding dress. Ha ha ha. And then later, she's trying on the wedding dress because that's something only a woman would do. And then it gets stuck on her, and she has to go to her wannabe boyfriend. Oh, please, I'm stuck in the wedding dress, and I'm completely naked underneath. And he helps her. And then later, they're playing Twister with this other hot chick for some reason at it looks like the wedding or fancy dinner party. And then the other hot chick is like hitting on him, and she like kicks him with her foot. Ha! Daughter of the Bride, it's called. Adrian Quinn, that's his name. What the hell have I seen? I must have seen him in like a million things. Have any other? I don't know who wrote this thing or directed it. Who cares? Yeah, it's a chick movie. This couldn't be more of a chick movie, I don't think. So yeah, that's Adrian. Now I know him. What the hell did I see him in? Yeah, he used to be like a heavy in things. He used to be in all kinds of crazy movies. So, it's a hotel movie for women, or a movie you'd see on Lifetime, or a movie you'd see on video on demand, or that, I don't know, your wife would make you watch, I guess. First act, the mother and daughter living their lives. The daughter's a little kooky. The mother tries to help her out, and then or is always helping her, and the daughter feels like, oh, she needs a guy or a boyfriend, and she meets this guy at the club who seems nice, so she gives her her mother's phone number, not thinking he'd actually call her. So he does, and then they start dating, and they fall in love, and Act 2 is wackiness ensues. Oh my God, my mother is dating. What have I done? You did it. You did the whole thing. So they're having sex, and she's bragging about it, and who the heck wants to hear that? But okay. And then the daughter at some point meets her own guy, and then that becomes a thing. So there's two romances, and then there's a wedding, ladies. There's a wedding, and that's the climax of the movie. Clothes. I know you love that. I know. Oh, it's a nice wedding. Look at that dress. That's so nice. Oh, it's so nice they're married. So yeah, Marissa Gay Harden. I know that name too. I think I saw her and stuff back in the day. Both her, and Adrian. So yeah, it's a chick movie. And notice, ladies, at no time did I say, you know what? It's unfair that this is only appealing towards women. This should have men stuff in it too. Why aren't more men in the movie? Why aren't the main characters the men? Why don't you focus on Adrian? Why aren't there any gunfights and girls with big boobs and drinking contests? Why isn't there any of that? You know why? Because it's your movie. Who cares? Go watch it. No one cares. No one cares. You have your movies. Oh, but you gotta come into our movies and say, oh, that's so sexist. It's terrible. Well, this is terrible too, in case you don't know it, in my view. Couldn't think of anything more boring than to watch two women go blah, 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 about their boyfriends and marriage and everything else. It's a fantasy is what it is. It's a complete and utter fantasy. She hooks up her mom with a nice guy, and they get married, like, right away, and then she meets a doctor. I mean, could you write more a bigger fantasy for women? And I have no interest in trying to man this movie, make it more manly. No, it's a movie aimed at women. And you should have those movies because there's a market for it. And you need to watch stuff with women drinking around and talking about their relationships. You love it. I don't love it. I want to see guys get shot in the face. That's not happening in this movie. Why would I ruin your movie by insisting that be in there? You see? You see? You see? Anyhow, go watch your damn hotel movie. I will not. I'm sure it'll be on video on demand or a hotel near you soon. And I'm not knocking the quality. Don't get me wrong. I can tell it's a finely made movie. The lighting's nice. You've got a good cast. If I was forced to watch this with a SO, I might be able to tolerate it, although I'd probably be making fun of the damn movie through the whole thing. I can't help myself. But I wouldn't make your man watch this thing. No, he's not going to be able to sit through the whole thing. At least let him play a phone game while it's on. Or let him go watch a movie where people get shot in the face, and you watch this movie. Everybody's happy. This is for you. I don't want to turn it into like a topless gunfight. Not because I'm not included in your thing. It's your thing. Have it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Not knocking the movie. It's a perfectly finely crafted film, I'm sure. Sounds nice. Everything's nice. Look, if Mar Vista called me tomorrow and said, will you write a romantic comedy? I'd write one just like this. Because I know what women would want to see in their movie. I wouldn't go see my own damn movie, but I'd write one for money. Sure. I have no problem with it. I know what you want. I've written this kind of stuff before. Yeah. So, anyhow, that's my rant. Daughter of the Bride comes out, I don't know, soonish. It'll be wacky, romantic fun for you ladies. And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more bass takes. If you can find a more bass take, check me out at all the local libraries in South Jersey. Wednesday will be the Deptford Public Library, Thursday, Eggs Harbor City, and Saturday at the Gill Memorial Library in Paulsboro. We'll see you tomorrow.